Welcome to this explainer. We spend so much time poring over dense management books and trying to memorize complex corporate frameworks just to figure out how to guide our teams. But today, we're going to do something totally different. We are stepping completely away from the usual corporate jargon to explore a completely unexpected, honestly refreshing perspective on leadership. We're looking at nature.
Let's kick things off with the ultimate million-dollar question. What is the secret to great leadership? It's fascinating, right? Because absolutely everybody is searching for it. We treat it like it's this hidden code we just haven't quite cracked yet. We assume the definitive secret is locked away in some exclusive seminar, a ridiculously expensive masterclass, or the elusive memoirs of a Fortune 500 CEO. We spend massive amounts of energy and money trying to uncover this one perfect secret.
But our source material throws a really cool curveball here. What if we've been looking in all the wrong places this whole time? What if the secret isn't hidden in a corporate retreat at all? Actually, what if it's been right outside your window all along? It's a beautifully simple thought. The answers you're looking for might literally be just a pane of glass away.
Part 1. Masters of Adaptation.
So what exactly do we mean here? Well, adaptation is the process of changing to suit different conditions. In the wild, this isn't just some trendy corporate buzzword. It's the absolute, non-negotiable baseline for survival. Think about a modern leader's daily challenges for a second. Sudden market shifts, unpredictable team dynamics, unexpected economic crises. Your professional survival, and really your team's success, rely heavily on exactly the same biological process. Changing to suit different conditions is without a doubt the most critical executive skill you can possibly possess.
And this right here highlights a core tension we face every single day. The modern search for leadership. It's complex, it's highly stressful, and it feels entirely manufactured. But nature's method, it's instinctual, it's highly adaptive, and it's effortless. Nature doesn't sit around overthinking its strategies. It simply responds to the environment. We tend to totally overcomplicate our pursuit of effective leadership, while nature provides a beautifully grounded, functioning reality that we can just learn from directly.
Part 2. Bees, wolves, and rivers.
Okay, so our source material introduces 3 distinct elements from the natural world to help us decode what true leadership looks like. We have bees, which work as a team, wolves, which lead the pack, and rivers, which find the path of least resistance. Over the next few minutes, we're going to really deconstruct exactly what each of these means, because the application for your own leadership style is, frankly, pretty profound.
Let's start with the bees. Think about it. A beehive absolutely does not function through micromanagement. It doesn't suffer from corporate silos or individuals trying to inflate their own egos. It functions through a massive, deep dedication to a shared goal. Every single bee understands its role and exactly how it contributes to the survival of the whole shebang. As a leader, your job is to foster this intrinsic alignment. You want to create an environment where your team moves as a single, focused entity without needing constant, exhausting top-down correction. Now, let's switch gears and consider the wolves. Imagine a wolf pack trying to navigate a harsh, unforgiving winter. Leadership in this context, it's definitely not about sitting back in a warm office and issuing directives from afar. Leading the pack means being out front. It means setting the pace, taking on the brunt of the harsh winds yourself, and ensuring the safety and direction of the group through direct, visible action. Your team absolutely needs to see you out there in the trenches with them. Which brings us to, honestly, my favorite natural metaphor. What does it truly mean to find the path of least resistance, like a river? Really think about how you typically handle massive, unyielding obstacles in your professional life. When you hit a roadblock, do you just crash against it endlessly, fighting it until you and your entire team are completely burned out?
Let's look at how nature handles it. A river doesn't try to punch a hole straight through a solid mountain, right? When a river encounters a massive boulder or a steep drop, it doesn't just stop flowing. It finds the path of least resistance. It flows around the barrier, it patiently carves a new channel, and it adapts its shape to the terrain while never ever losing its forward momentum. For a human leader, this translates to intuitive adaptability. It means having the wisdom to know when to stop forcing an approach that clearly isn't working and gracefully shifting your strategy to keep your team moving forward. It's all about fluidity, not brute force.
Part 3. The 3 core traits. So pulling this all together, great leaders, just like nature, systematically move through 3 fundamental phases to succeed. Step 1, adapt. Step 2, collaborate. Step 3, grow. And look, this isn't just some static checklist you review once a quarter. This is a continuous, dynamic cycle. Nature has been perfecting this three-step process for literally millions of years, and it works flawlessly.
Great leaders adapt like the rivers, finding that smart, intuitive flow around seemingly insurmountable obstacles. They collaborate like the bees, building incredibly resilient teams that operate with seamless, shared purpose, and they never stop growing, ensuring they always have the strength, the stamina, and the wisdom to step out front and lead the pack, just like the wolves. By internalizing these concepts, you aren't just memorizing management techniques, you're adopting a proven, living ecosystem for success.
Part 4. Step outside when stuck. We've explored a lot of theory today, but how do we actually apply this when things get incredibly difficult? The reality is, no matter how great a leader you strive to be, you are eventually going to face a moment of severe managerial or creative block. If you currently feel trapped, maybe you're staring at a stalled project or trying to navigate an unsolvable team conflict and nothing is working, the source material offers a remarkably simple directive. The next time you're stuck,
Step outside. That's it. Literally just walk out the door. Now, this isn't just about getting a quick breath of fresh air, though obviously that helps. It is a necessary, profound physical and mental shift. It's about intentionally pulling yourself out of the artificial, high-pressure environment you've built around yourself and placing yourself back into the environment of the ultimate masters of adaptation. Sometimes breaking through a massive mental block just requires observing a system that simply works, without ego, without anxiety, and without overcomplication.
the profound answers you're stressing over in the boardroom, they might already be operating silently and perfectly all around you. You just have to observe. So what will Mother Nature teach you? Take a moment today, look out your window, and find out.